Indecision is your ultimate weapon. How to use chaos to control anyone. The invisible trap: how indecision disarms your opponents. Since childhood, we've been trained to believe decisiveness is a strength. We're taught that hesitation is weakness, insecurity, or even a lack of character. But what if I told you that everything you've been taught is a lie? What if indecision isn't a flaw at all, but your greatest weapon to dominate any situation and seize complete control? Because while others rush to make choices, the true strategist uses indecision as a puzzle, an enigma that traps and paralyzes opponents. The law of power teaches us that predictability is your greatest vulnerability. If people know your moves, they can anticipate, prepare, and corner you. But indecision is chaos. It erases patterns, creates endless possibilities, and forces others into confusion. The strategist doesn't decide. He waits. He observes. He creates a vacuum. And people hate vacuums. They will do anything to fill them. Think about negotiations. The one eager to close the deal is always the weakest. His urgency exposes desperation. But the negotiator who wields indecision holds the upper hand. He says, "I need to think about it," or "I'm not sure this is the best option." Suddenly, the other side grows anxious. They start making concessions, offering more, and exposing their weaknesses. His indecision is the perfect weapon. It destabilizes others while he remains calm and in control. The power of indecision is both subtle and brutal. It makes you a chameleon, unreadable, unpredictable. Your mind becomes a labyrinth, trapping others inside their obsession to understand you. But the rules keep shifting, and they can never win. Indecision isn't lack of control, it's ultimate control. It's the art of transferring anxiety to others while you stay composed, powerful, and untouchable. Practical action: within the next 24 hours, force yourself to use indecision in a low-risk situation. When someone asks what you want to eat, what you want to do, or your opinion, say, "I don't know," or "need more time." Notice their reaction. Feel the power of making them anxious. This is just the first taste of what it means to control the game. If you're ready to embrace the darker side of your indecision and unlock its power, hit the like button. Comment "chameleon" to show me you're ready to become a master strategist. And subscribe to Absolute Power, because in the next part, we'll dive into the art of chaos and how it can give you absolute dominance. The power of mystery: why ambiguity creates obsession and control. In the world of heroes, honesty is a virtue. They reveal their feelings, speak their minds, and give direct answers. But in the world of villains, ambiguity is the ultimate weapon. The villain's indecision isn't weakness, it's bait. He creates a void, a blank space others feel compelled to fill. And his power strategy is subtle manipulation. He makes others obsessed with him without them even realizing it. Humans hate uncertainty. Our brains crave patterns and answers. Ambiguity triggers restlessness, it keeps us guessing. That's why open-ended stories feel so unsettling. This psychological obsession with closure becomes a vulnerability. The strategist exploits this flaw, turning himself into a puzzle people can't resist solving. Think about flirting. Power isn't in the answer, it's in the question. The person who gives clear, easy responses loses the game, but the one who answers ambiguously, who creates mystery, controls it. Their refusal to commit makes the other side restless, intrigued, and addicted. They don't just want what you have, they want to decode who you are. And that obsession is your power. Indecision directs the focus of others. While they waste energy trying to read you, you're free to advance toward your goal. Indecision isn't about being lost, it's about being precise while cloaking your strategy in chaos. It makes people work for you without even realizing it. Practical action. In your next conversations, practice ambiguity. When someone asks what you're doing this weekend, say, "Not sure yet, but something interesting might happen." If they ask your opinion on something, say, "It's complicated, I'm still thinking." Watch their curiosity grow. Notice how they lean in, wanting more. That desire to figure you out is the very power that puts you in control. The game of time: how indecision destroys urgency and pressure. For the hero, time is an enemy. Urgency is his greatest weakness. He needs quick answers, fast solutions, instant action. But the villain weaponizes indecision against him. While the hero rushes, the villain forces him to wait. And waiting is the cruelest weapon of all. It breeds anxiety, desperation, and costly mistakes. The law of power is clear. Whoever controls time controls the game. The one in a hurry is the one at a disadvantage. Urgency exposes fear. But the master strategist? He's never in a rush. His indecision is his shield. He makes you wait, makes you second guess, makes you suffer in anticipation. And in that chaos, he wins. Think about chess. The player who rushes usually loses. The master uses every second thinking, analyzing, calculating. Meanwhile, his opponent grows impatient, anxious, and reckless. The master's apparent hesitation isn't ignorance, it's precision. He knows what he wants but waits for the perfect moment. Indecision gives you control over other people's clocks. While they hang on your answer, they are paralyzed. Their minds lock onto you. They can't move forward until you decide. They are trapped in your maze, and your indecision becomes entertainment. You bend time to your will. Practical action. In the next few days, practice strategic patience. When you would normally decide fast, pause. Don't answer an email for 24 hours. Don't reply instantly in a conversation, wait 10 seconds. Don't accept an invitation right away. Feel the power of silence. Watch others squirm in urgency while you enjoy calm control. That pause, that delay, what wins you the game? The unstoppable chameleon turning indecision into absolute power. If you've made it this far, your mind is no longer that of an amateur. You've embraced indecision as a weapon, ambiguity as a virtue, and patience as your strongest tool. But what happens when you combine them all? You become more than a manipulator, you become a chameleon, a force of nature, unstoppable, untouchable, pure power. Most people are predictable. They follow routines, plans, and agendas. But not you, not anymore. Your mentality is now a lethal cocktail of strategic indecision, calculated ambiguity, and cold patience. Your objective is all that matters. Your execution is ruthless. You are no longer just a player, you are the game itself. Think of a martial arts master. He doesn't fight with rage. He waits. He moves with precision. He reads his opponent in silence. His discipline is flawless. His detachment shields him from impulsive mistakes. His power doesn't come from brute force, but from mastery of the mind. That's your new reality. Success born not from luck, but from cold, calculated control. Practical action. Create your chameleon ritual. Every morning, spend 5 minutes preparing for the day's battle. First, remind yourself, indecision is not weakness, it is your ally. Then, choose one way to be unpredictable today. Next, recall your power of ambiguity. How will you create a vacuum others feel forced to fill? Finally, sharpen your focus on your true goal. What really matters today? This ritual is your armor, your weapon, your daily reset. While the world collapses in chaos, your mind remains untouchable. You are no longer the victim, you are the architect. The old game is over. The new game has begun. If this journey transformed you, hit the like button. Comment victory to show you've embraced your chameleon nature. Subscribe to Absolute Power and share this with someone still lost in the illusion of control. Because the world is full of people who don't yet know that indecision is the ultimate weapon.